Producing a car that makes it hard to decide whether you'd rather drive or be driven is no mean feat. But a Bentley Mulsanne does that. It's an exemplar of engineering, of power, of driving pleasure, but also of incredible luxury akin to that of being in the first class of a jetliner. Because that's what sitting in the back of the Mulsanne is like. The legroom is copious, the seats adjust electronically, and they'll give you a gentle massage, as well as heating or cooling your backside as required. There's a TV for each rear passenger with wireless bespoke headphones, as well as electrically folding tray tables that have fittings for your iPad. You can watch television or DVDs, listen to the radio or your music via a portable device or the built-in jukebox. If you'd prefer not to look out on the outside world, there are curtains that close at the touch of a button. Even the ashtrays that sit in the door pockets feel of the highest quality. They weigh a ton. It's first class all the way in the back. And things aren't too shabby for James up front either. Before we get to what's under the bonnet, your driver and front passenger also get heated and cooled seats, of course, along with an infotainment system that is entirely independent of that in the rear accommodation. Here's where we get to the crux of the matter, because the Mulsanne is as good to drive as it is to be driven in. There's no messing about here. Under the rather long bonnet sits a hand-built, each one has a plaque to say so, 6.75 litre V8 twin-turbo engine. That's huge by today's standards, and it produces 505 brake horsepower, will hit 62 miles an hour in just 5.1 seconds and keep going all the way to 184 miles an hour. Not bad for a car that weighs roughly 3 tonnes and is 18 foot 3 inches long. Of course, it drinks petrol in an insatiable manner, especially around town, although on a long motorway cruise, which incidentally adaptive cruise control makes an absolute dream, we managed a heady 23 to the gallon. CO2 output stands at a planet-destroying 342 grams per kilometre. But the Mulsanne is about luxury, opulence and excess in every way, in both the driving and passenger experience, but that makes it a truly special car that is exclusive to the few that can afford it. And about that, if you need to ask, then you need not apply. Prices start at £230,000, which is roughly the average UK house price.